everyone, welcome back to another crafty decor party. In today's video I'm over the moon, excited to share with you 10 DIY Dollar Tree Christmas crafts. We are outside, so we're going to be decorating my home outside. I'm going to share with you guys tons of fun little ideas that you guys can do to kind of spruce things up for the holidays. This is another episode of my huge I Love Christmas series. You guys, we are totally jamming out to Christmas crafting and decorating on my channel here, so definitely check out the rest of the videos. I'm going to link the huge I Love Christmas playlist down below. But without further ado, go ahead and grab some ribbon, some ornaments, creativity, and let's get to crafting. For the first DIY, I want to create a beautiful garland for my front door. So I'm taking these thrift store outdoor lights and I just wound them around my front door. I have some little nails up there. And then I'm taking this piece of thrift store garland. It's actually two odds and ends that don't even match that I just kind of connected together. And then I'm taking some Dollar Tree Deco mesh. I used one roll on each side of the garland, so 2 rolls total. I'm trying to use up the rest of my Christmas deco mesh, and so I'm just taking the evergreen branches and I'm twist tying them on top of each other and then pulling out about an 8 to 10 inch poof. And this does not have to be perfect. You guys can tell that I'm just kind of going along this garland and just kind of creating little poofs, but I really love over the top decor, and so I wanted to make this nice and full, and that deco mesh really helps. And then I found some silver garland in my stash, so I'm just adding the silver garland as well. So I used 6 rolls total on this garland, and then I'm going to go ahead and use some of that burlap. This is from burlapfabric.com. I do have a $5 off coupon code for you guys. It's the 4-inch wide burlap and then also some red ribbon and some striped ribbon. They have the best ribbon and it's very budget friendly. So I'm just attaching some of this ribbon, and it's actually left over from some of my fall time decor. I really love to repurpose and reuse. And now I'm taking one of those Dollar Tree bows. I'm attaching the Dollar Tree bows, and then I made some really big giant bows in advance, which is a really fun thing to do, is use some of the Dollar Tree bows underneath your big bows, and then you can just attach them on all sides. I used 5 giant bows for this garland. I am so in love with it, you guys. And so for the next DIY, I'm just going to take some shatterproof ornaments from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree also carries floral wire, so you just take the floral wire and you string it through your ornaments to create a little ornament bundle. And I'm going to use this to add into my garland to kind of offset those really beautiful ribbons. So once you have your little ornament bundle done, all you have to do is tie it on with that piece of wire that you strung the ornaments onto, and you have this beautiful little poof of ornaments that you can use to accent whatever garland you're working with. And then I did go ahead and add several bundles, and you can tell that I'm checking my door to make sure that that door isn't crash on top of the ornaments. And these honestly are ornaments that I found at the thrift store or at the Dollar Tree. Some of them are not shatterproof, so we'll see how it goes this season when that cold winter wind kicks up. And it just happened to be nice enough on this day for me to get out here, but I will admit, you guys, that my hands were freezing. So here it is in all of its glory. Oh my goodness, I am over the top in love with this garland. I added my Let It Snow snowman. It's a little DIY Dollar Tree wreath that we did. You guys can go back a couple of DIYs if you want to check out how I created that, but I just thought it looked perfect. And so for the next DIY, I want to share with you guys, I went ahead and trimmed back my mums. They actually froze. It got really, really cold here. And I'm just taking an evergreen branch. It's from an old Christmas tree. I found it free at the thrift store, and I'm popping it into either side of those mums. I trimmed the mums down to the base. And so the next DIY, I want to create an
Olivia bow, I'm just going to take this burlap fabric and I'm just going to loop it over on itself. I believe this roll for 100 yards was about $15, and you guys can use my $5 off coupon, so you should be able to get a pretty good deal on this burlap. Now it is stringy, but I think that's the fun of it, and it makes it really rustic and fun. So just loop that ribbon over on itself, and then I cut an extra ribbon, and I'm just going to take that ribbon and tie this burlap loop together. So you just take it and you just kind of tie it in the center, and that's almost going to act as your pipe cleaner, but it's going to give you guys a couple of tails, which I felt like was a fun thing to do for this project. Again, you guys can see that this burlap did get a bit stringy, but I love that. I think it's super fun, and I think my cat is going to love it too. You can also pop one of those little Dollar Tree bows into the center of it, and I'm just using a pipe cleaner to twist tie it on, so it gives it a little bit extra length in the back. And these are the smaller Dollar Tree pre-tied bows, but I really recommend these if you guys want to have something to just kind of jazz up your decor. They're great to pop into anywhere and to kind of camouflage them a little bit. It's fun to just add different tails or add them into the center of the bows, or just add a little glam on top of that. And so I'm just going to make some more ornament bundles to go on top of these bows. Again, string them on to that wire, and then you can just pop them in. I popped this in to the little greenery piece that we did, and then I added a little candy cane, and I thought it was absolutely perfect to frame out my front door where I had those fall mums. And the mums are still back there. I don't know if they'll come back. They're probably gone by now, but they're trimmed back. So for the next DIY, I want to share with you guys how I created a really beautiful decor piece on my little bench here. Mr. Romantic actually built this for me. Again, I just used the rest of the lights that was on my front door, and then I'm adding in some more of those Christmas tree branches, and I just took some wire and wired them on, and then I'm just looping some burlap in and around those evergreen branches. Again, I'm going to create an Olivia bow. I ended up using 4 of these. This is such an easy bow because all you have to do is loop that ribbon over on itself, trim it off, and then cut another piece, and then just take that piece and tie it in the center, and that's going to actually give you guys 3 tails. And you guys may notice too that I love to dovetail my ends, so you just create a little triangle and make the end of those ribbons really pretty. It gives your project that boutique finish. So here is that garland all dolled up. You can see the lights kind of behind it, and then the burlap bows, and then a couple of those bright red Dollar Tree bows popped into them. I just tied them on the ends of this little bench, and I thought this just came out so fantastic and so festive and very easy, and it should be fairly weather resistant. A lot of this burlap I'm reusing from the fall time, so it's gone through all my fall weather too. So for the next DIY, I'm going to take one of those Walmart outdoor pillows. It was on clearance, and I'm going to take a Dollar Tree scarf, and I'm just going to wrap the Dollar Tree scarf around the length of the pillow. You could even just wrap it around the front, and then I'm going to totally cheat you guys, and I'm just going to safety pin this scarf to the front of this pillow, because for springtime, I want to be able to pop the scarf off and still be able to use my pillow, but I do want it to be festive and Christmassy. So this was my solution. I know everybody that sews is probably going to throw things at me, but I thought that this was great. It's only going to go on my bench. Nobody's going to use this pillow, so for decor purposes, hopefully it will stay together for the season. And then I'm just going to take some of that ribbon. This is a burlap and candy striped ribbon. It's a linen ribbon, and again, it's from burlapfabric.com. I love their ribbon, and it comes in big spools. I believe this is 10 yards, and so I'm just going to dovetail my ends. I tied a little bow and tied the ribbon around the scarf part just to give it a little bit of extra security, since it is just safety pinned on. You guys comment and let me know if you ever do wacky things like this. I created 2 of these, but these were basically so inexpensive. You could take any fabric that you have laying around, some ribbon, and voila, you have a brand spanking new pillow that's very festive for Christmas. Christmas and absolutely precious and adorable. And I think it pops so nicely against the white of this bench. So for the next DIY, I'm going to take some more repurposed ribbon that I made into a bow, and I'm just going to tie it onto this broom. I dolled up my broom for fall, and I had to do it for Christmas as well. I added in some of those Dollar Tree shatterproof ornaments, and voila, we have a cute little broom. The next DIY, I'm going to take one of those Dollar Tree planters that I had left over from spring and painted white. I added some rocks to the base of it so the winter wind won't pick it up and carry it away. And then I added a couple little Dollar Tree picks, some greenery, and this adorable Dollar Tree Merry Christmas truck. And I thought it fit perfectly in with my home for the holidays kind of rustic chic decor. For the next DIY, I'm going to take this thrift store lantern and I popped in that Dollar Tree Santa ornament, and then I'm just going to create a really quick little Olivia bow here. I'm just looping the ribbon over on itself. I use burlap and that little striped ribbon. I want to create a little topper for my lantern just to really jazz it up and make it super festive. And just think, you guys can pretty much put any little ornament and Christmas tree or whatever little doodad. This one is a small lantern to just kind of make it festive. Add a bow to it to the top, and you guys have instant fabulous decor. So here is the lantern. There's Santa just peeking out. It says Merry Christmas. I love that. I love just the little subtle touches here, but then going over the top glam, of course, with my bow. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm just going to take this Home for the Holidays large Dollar Tree sign. I added some burlap and some bow, and I hung it next to my front door. And this is going to give my theme for this year's Christmas is Home for the Holidays. My kiddos requested a really traditional red and green and just really happy Christmas, and I'm really going to give it to them. And I'm doing this on a budget, you guys. I love shopping at thrift stores and Dollar Tree for inexpensive, fun, easygoing home decor, and I am crushing on this front porch, you guys. And I do have some more decor outside coming up. We still have to decorate my bike and my mailbox, so definitely stay tuned. Now, as always, I ask for you guys to comment and let me know, what is your favorite DIY in this video? Will you guys be recreating any of these? I would love to hear what you're up to, and I love seeing all of your projects that you guys have been posting on my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page and sharing with me on Instagram. You guys, I just want to encourage you to totally keep up the good work. Crafting is so good for you. I know it's been healing for me just to craft and paint and glitter and glue, and sometimes it doesn't turn out perfect, but it's just so fun. And also you can get your kids and grandkids involved as well. To share a quick recap of some of the videos in my huge I Love Christmas series, we put up my Christmas tree in episode 1. In episode 2, I shared with you guys an amazing Dollar Tree haul, as well as transform some Dollar Tree Halloween and fall items into Christmas items, another haul, and then I shared with you guys how to transform everyday objects into beautiful ornaments. I did a lovely little candy cane DIY series, as well as took 6 different candy cane theme wreaths and shared with you guys also this cute little elf transformation, a wonderful Dollar Tree centerpiece, and then I've also shared with you guys several different glam and pink Christmas ideas. Here was the rustic kind of farmhouse I shared with you guys. Here was the Dollar Tree garland that I shared with you guys, as well as how to decorate this beautiful Christmas tree using Dollar Tree ornaments. I combined everything for you, as well as some other wonderful DIYs I've shared along the way.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and a fabulous DIY crafting and decorating adventure. If you guys are new and you love to crazy craft like me, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you be part of this amazing and fun little community. It is a blessing and an honor to have you all here. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. I'm hugging you all so tight. I hope you have a gorgeous, blessed day. I hope you had fun decorating with me outside of my home. I have so many more fun ideas coming for you guys, so definitely stay tuned. I love you to the moon and back. Remember, crafting and decorating is good for your heart and soul, so keep up the good work. Remember, be kind to yourself and be kind to one another. I love you so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.